everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Mimeograph Monday with a Twist. And I'm going to have fun playing with one of the new kits for February. And I will do this kit today, and then Friday for my die shorts I will do the other kit. So you want to make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. And then tomorrow I will be doing the really cute diorama that I showed you with my Darling Dinos bundle. So yeah, so if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona, so welcome. During the live premiere, I am in the chat room, so head on over there where you'll find me and my friends, and if you have any questions, just let me know. If you are watching the replay, and you have any questions or comment or whatever, make sure you leave them down below, and then YouTube will let me know, and then I can reach out to you. Okay, so I'm going to stop blabbing because I'm going to do a couple projects today. I don't know how many because this kit is a little bit different in regards to the cards and the kind of the ephemera and stuff. So I don't think you could make double of things, just me going through it quickly. So I don't know how many I'll do, right? So anyways, but I definitely have my twist. I already know is going to be my favorite. All right, so I'm going to spin my camera, so close your eyes just for a second while I get adjusted. Okay, now I'm also, and I have mentioned this before, I am going to be ending my Country Dozen rewards. Stampin' Up! Is going to be coming out with a new rewards program in April, so I might as well get rid of these because, you know, you're going to get different rewards from Stampin' Up! So these, I've had, like, for years I've done these, but this will be ending February the 28th, and then you will have till April the 30th, 2025 to redeem them. And you can get this chart on my blog. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one last double reward points. And this will be February the 17th to the 24th. So when you order 50 before tax and shipping in a single order, you will earn 2 sunflowers instead of the regular 1. Okay? And then, so that will help you, you know, fill out your chart a little faster. Maybe you've got, you know, you only need a few more, and this will help you fill that out so that you get this done by the end of February. So, like I said, the double rewards are from February the 17th to the 24th. And if you have any questions, make sure you holler at me. Now, that is something that I do. This Country Dozen Rewards is something that I offer. It's not offered through Stampin' Up. And then, so yeah, so you can get this chart. And I have stroked off this because your sunflowers, you know, will expire April the 30th. So they used to last a year, but now no. All right, so let's get to the fun kit. So we have, this is the one I'm going to play with. So this is the Heirloom Arrangements Kit. And it makes all these really, really cool cards. But see what I mean? There is not one the same. I mean, the cards can be the same because we have, you know, multiples of the cards, but we have, let me get myself adjusted here, we have different ephemera pieces. So what I was thinking would make sense is to punch out stuff ahead of time. So I should have probably did this. So all the little butterflies in a pile, your little flowers in a pile, and then you've got like tags and other pieces. We've also got vellum, really pretty vellum that almost looks like pressed flowers. So I think this would make it a lot easier to just kind of, you know, mix and match your stuff. Look at this one. This would be fun if you are a reader. Wouldn't this be fun just to put a little ribbon on it? And now you've made a bookmark. Like a gorgeous bookmark. So I'm just going to set that one aside. All right. So we also have, now I punched some out for my twist. But look at these pretty banners with the sunflowers on them. We've got cute little flowers. This looks like a label. Let's see. So it's actually like a double. So see that? It actually punches out again. So this is just a really fun kit. If you just like to do your own thing, this would be a fun one to give as a gift. So look how pretty that is. Okay. And then you have your cards. So there's like, here's these, a couple pink cards. I'm just going to fold them so they don't take up much room. All right, and then we have some more like tags and some amazing sunflowers. So pretty. You can see that one even better. And then, so these remind me, this looks like a postage stamp. And then this looks like an old-fashioned label that might be on an apothecary jar or something. Okay. Then you have your pieces that you'll stamp on. Then you have these gorgeous envelopes. So we have 4 envelopes, and then they have that kind of collage stamping on the inside there. And then you have these ones that have that grid. And then here is the beautiful vellum pieces that I was talking about. So I'm going to wait to pop those out till I need them. And then you have these that are paper. So I'm just going to pop all these little things out. But look at how gorgeous these little watercolor flowers are. I took art in school. I can draw like this much. I mean, I could draw better in school. You know, practice makes perfect. But oh my gosh, when I learned about the art of rubber stamping, I was like, oh my gosh, I do not have to draw. I can just stamp somebody else that knows how to draw and color it to my heart's content. All right, so there's those. And then we have the blue one that it, has all that, whatchamacallit. And there's probably another one, but I did pull this one aside. Oh no, there's 2. So I pulled that one aside for my twist. All right, then we have some more. So there is so many punch-out stuff. Like, look at all these punch-outs. So even if you're like a scrapbooker, this would be awesome for scrapbooking. Oh, and I love this one with the rose. Oh, it's upside down. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. All right, here's a little flower. We'll put that with our flowers. And more punchy. Okay. So then we have a pink one that looks like the blue, that is the collage. And then more punch outs. Another label. And look at this wild looking one. right. And then a couple more of the grid. Okay, and then you have your chipboard. All right. Now this kit also came with these really cute little ladybugs. You've got your glue dots, and you know me, I use my box glue dots. And we have our cute little dimensionals, but there, look at these cute little ladybugs. All right, what else did it come with? It also came with a pecan pie spot, but you know me, I like to use my big mama one. And it came with bigger dimensionals, I believe. And it came with some tear tape and a block, because this is an all-inclusive kit. I mean, the monthly kits that come, like we get 2 a month, are all-inclusive. So, you know, it comes with the stamp set and the whatever. Like, so if it has a stamp set like this one does, so this one has a really cute stamp set. So it has a block. The kit I'm going to show Friday doesn't have a stamp set, so it doesn't have a block, but it still is all-inclusive. All right, so let's see here what it's got us doing. All right, so let's do a couple cards. And I'm not going to do all of them. I'm going to do a couple cards, and then I'm going to do a twist. So we're just going to pull out what this says to pull out. All right, so we want this pink collage. We want, so if I was doing this, you know, just me, myself, and I, and not me, myself, and I, and all of you, I would get all my pieces like pulled all together at first, you know, before I even started. But you don't want to be here with me all day, so I'm just doing it like this. All right, now this is a vellum piece, so I need to find that, and that is right here, because I don't want to pop my vellums out till I know what I'm going to do with them, just because they are delicate. I mean, the whole kit is delicate. You don't want to be too rough with it. All right, so we have that. Then I have this flower, and I have this butterfly, and then we have, I appreciate your kindness. Get that mounted. So I'm just using my blocks that I throw across my desk. All right, so I am just using my blocks, and I just keep that, because sometimes I meet new people that are new stampers and they need a block. So then I just use my kit blocks, and I go, oh, here's a block, you know. All right, so I appreciate your kindness. I also use them underneath my laptop just to give it a little, so it's not sitting on my desk. It has a little air underneath it. All right. So I appreciate your kindness. Okay, now I'm not going to peel that, like pop that out till I need it. All right, so now let's see what we're doing here. Now it has me using the tear tape, but I'm just going to use my own glue. I don't think we need tear tape, but it comes with tear tape because, like I said, it's all inclusive, right? So most stampers would have like a seal or your green tip glue, but you could be a brand new stamper and you don't have all that. So by all inclusive, they put the tear tape in there so you can finish your kit. But since I have all the adhesives in the world, I don't need to do that. All right, so I am going to start to assemble the card, and hopefully I'm doing it correctly. All right. And I don't think you could really mess these up because they are kind of collage-y. All right, so this goes up here, and I'm just looking at the picture. Then we have this one. And I'm just using my seal. So that one goes like that. And then we have this beautiful oval. Look at that. And that. And I'm like looking. Okay. So that goes like this. So it's kind of off to this side a little bit. Like I said, if I'm not doing exactly, I am not going to worry about it. All right. And then we have our vellum. Now, vellum is tricky because you don't want the adhesive to show. So the vellum's going to go right here. But it is a colored vellum. So what I can do is I can put a little bit of the Tombow glue because it will dry clear. And I'm just going to put a little drop here and there on the vellum. Because, you know, it's not like it's going to go anywhere, all right? All right. So we'll put that on there. And by it being like a colored vellum, you don't see that little glue. All right. Then we have this flower. And I'm going to put this on with my dimensionals. Or not my dimensionals, but I'm going to put this on with a glue dot. Just so it has a little, sticks out a little bit. Now these are very delicate, so make sure you hold the flower when you pull it off the glue dot so you don't tear it. Okay, so I'm just going to put it like this. Okay, so this is a little loose. So I'm just going to take some green tip glue. And now it's tacked down. All right, and then we have our I Appreciate Your Kindness. So it should be good and dry by now. And this goes on with dimensionals. So it came with little ones and a biggie ones. So this goes on with dimensionals. Okay. So just kind of there. And then this will also help hold those two flowers down, you know, because they're underneath it. And then let's get this gorgeous butterfly. Look at this amazing butterfly. It looks so real, doesn't it? All right. So let's give it a little dimension. And I'm just going to kind of fold it a little bit so it has a little bend to it. All right, and this is going to go on with dimensionals too. Let me use some of mine off my desk. Okay, so then we put our little butterfly. There. So see, by bending the little wings up, it just makes it look even more like a real butterfly. Isn't that so cool? Now I also have a Wink of Stella. Make sure this is the one that has stuff coming out of it. I think that's my empty one. I was doing my projects for Spring Social. All right, so I'm going to put a little Wink of Stella on the butterfly, and that's just going to make it look even more like a real one. So see, now it's got that sparkle to it. But isn't that such an easy, beautiful card? Oh my gosh. And then, so it would go with, to coordinate, I would put it with this envelope because it coordinates with it. All right, so that's one. So let's see how many we're going to do, because that didn't take any time at all, right? All right, so let's see what else. Okay, so then it basically gives you pictures, because now you know, okay, this is how we're going to do it. So then it gives you pictures. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. So now I want this card, and this that I was going to use as a bookmark, but I'll put it on the card. And now I've gotten too close to the camera. All right, hang on a minute. So I messed the camera up. All right, so we have this, let's see, I have this. I'm going to stick it on the inside, and then it won't fall all over. All right, so we have this. We have that funny looking one that I wasn't sure what that was all about. I have this, which is really, really cool. And I also have, because this is kind of stuck underneath there, so I also have one of those postage stamps. And we have a thankful and grateful. But I'm just going to do, I appreciate your kindness, because I always need thank you cards. So I'm just going to stamp a bunch of that, and then I can use them as thank you cards. So I appreciate your kindness. Okay. And then there's also a thank you. So I'm going to do a few thank yous. And it's a little smaller, so it uses the smaller of the tag. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this way they're all stamped and they can dry. All right, and then we have, what is this one? I feel lucky to have you, which is a really cute little saying. And this is in the circle. Now, this does not mean you can't pull out some greetings that you have in your stash if you want to make a card for someone, like a personal card. Like, oh my gosh, I need a card for, you know, Jane, and I want it to be thinking of you, or, you know, whatever, birthday. You know, you could totally, as long as it fits in there, you are good to go. All right, so that is there. Now, it also came with a butterfly, and then it also has a thankful and grateful, and then this really cute grid. So you could stamp these on the inside of the card. All right, so now I'm done, I believe, with my stamping. All right, so that is all the pieces I need for that card. Let's do the blue one. I'll do a couple more before I get to my twist. All right, so we need this. So did this one have any vellum? I don't think this one had any vellum. Okay. This one has vellum though. Right here. So this is probably another good reason why, you know, maybe get your pieces together before you start to assemble, in case you go, oh, I missed that piece and I already put my card together. All right, so this is a piece of vellum. Then we need this curly Q kind of one. And And then that's going to have a circle. So now these should be dry. So I'm just going to pop that out. I'll pop this one out. So now I've got these two ready. Let's grab a pink one. And this time it goes this direction. So it goes horizontally. And it's going to use this. All right. Oh, and it uses that amazing rose. It also uses something black. I have stuff underneath here. I have stuff underneath there. All right, so hang on a minute. Oh, no, that's just part of the rose card right here. I was looking at that. That's just part of the rose card. All right, then I have this butterfly. I have this butterfly. I have one of the sunflowers. One of these. And this. All right. So now all of these I'm just going to leave over here in this pile, and I will do these on my own, and you know, show you later. All right, because I want to have time to do my twist. All right, so let's put these together really quick because they don't take any time at all. All right. Okie dokie pokey. All right, so this is this one. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of put it together like I did the other one. So I'm just going to use my seal. So this looks like it is up here, kind of. Okay. Then it looks like the next layer is this. And that's just going to go on there like that. Then it looks like the next layer is this one. Now you could put dimensionals. I'm just using my seal. But if you wanted to pop a little more, you could totally put some dimensionals on there. Okay, so that goes there. Then we have this. Now this I am going to put on with dimensionals because it's getting towards the top of the card, right? We're almost done putting things on, so then I think I want it to stand out a little bit when it gets kind of towards the top of the card. All right, so then this is going to go up here. Now if you want, you could. Now this did not come with any twine or anything, but you could totally, you know, just get some baker's twine and you could actually put, you know, some twine on your cards if you want. All right, then we have this gorgeous butterfly, and I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. I'm just going to kind of take my finger and I'm just going to gently bend the wings up so they look like they're alive. Okay, and then put that on. So then when you do that, you want to make sure you put your dimensional like towards the center, so it holds that center down but allows you to still make your leaves. I'll make sure I've got that all the way on the card. All right, I keep calling leaves, but they're wings, so you want to make sure the wings can, you know, go like that. And then we have the I appreciate your kindness. And I'm just going to put one on there because it's going to overhang here. I'll just slide it up here. So it's not going to go anywhere. So look how cool this one is. Oh my gosh, I have to get more of this kit because They are so beautiful. All right, so there's that one. So that's 2. All right, so now let's go to this one. Now this is the one, I used this paper on my twist. So I only have one of these to do as a card. All right, so we have, I'm going to do the same thing. So this looks like this goes in the back. So did you get this kit? Oh my gosh, it is just so beautiful. All right, so this is this. I'll have to put some in my cart. I had just placed an order too. Darn it. All right, so now this vellum, I believe I picked the right vellum. Again, you might want to, you know, get all your pieces together before you start, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. And again, I'm going to put some of my green tip glue, and I'm just going to put little dots. And I'm kind of put the dot where the green is. But you don't have to put a lot, right? I mean, it's not like you're going to be looking at this card in a hurricane. All right. So, well, hopefully you won't be. All right, and then we have this. So I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. On those little, so this is like a really fun little shape too, isn't it? And I'll put one in the center so the center doesn't sag. Okay, so then that goes over here. So then this also will help hold that vellum down. Then we have this. And that's going to go on here. So I'm just going to green tip glue it. I'm going to put a little green tip glue where it touches that. And then I'm going to put a little baby glue dimensional down here. So it's going to be held both places. So as it touches here, it's just green tip glue. But then down here, it'll have a dimensional. All right. Oh, love it. Oh my gosh. All right. And then we have I Feel Lucky to Have You. And we could add bling too, right? Like this one did not come with bling, but who doesn't have bling? Everybody has bling. All right. Unless you're a brand new stamper. So I shouldn't say that. Maybe you are brand new and you don't have bling, but maybe eventually you will. All right, so then this just goes, I feel lucky to have you right there. Another beautiful one. Okay, so that one didn't have any butterflies with it. And then this one, this will be the last one I do, and then I'll do my twist. Okay, so like that. And so it looks like this is on the back. This kit is, it's just, you just keep wanting to make more. Okay, and then there's, this looks like it's the next layer. And I'm also making these flat-ish so that, okay, so this barely goes on there. So that they're not going to be too poofy to mail. Because if I were to put dimensionals under all of the pieces, which would look amazing, it would be really, really puffy, right, to mail. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to hand them to somebody, if you're going to give them to somebody at work, you're going to surprise them by putting it on their desk, then by all means, put as many dimensionals as you can on it. Or at least be aware that if you make it too fat, you'll have to put extra postage. Or sometimes I will put it in a bubble envelope if I'm really sending a real fancy card. All right. All right, then this one goes here, and it covers these. That is so sad because they are so cool, but I'm going to get another kit, and then I'll use it as a bookmark. All right, so that goes on there. Then we have this. I'm just using green tip for this one. So that just sits here. Then we have this one. I'm going to put this one on with glue dots, so it has a little bit of dimension, but not as much as a dimensional. So that is like that. And then we have our Appreciate You, and I'll put that on with dimensionals. Okay. Cute. So there's that one. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of put all these pieces. Where's my little box? I always have a little, here it is. I always have these little trays. So I'm just going to plop all of these in a little tray, and then they'll be protected, and I'll have them to use later. Okay, you do not want to see my floor because I have dimensional backings everywhere. Okay, so now, let's do the twist. So the twist is, it's going to be this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a decor piece. And I got this frame forever ago. Now this is the back. I'll show you when I get it done because I don't want to flip it over because the glass will fall out. All right. So we are going to, now this is the card. So what I had to do was I cut it 5 by 5. So there is a score here, but it's really hard to see. Plus, I just kind of like ran my finger on it to kind of push it back. And I just kind of, you know, manipulated it a little bit so that it's not as noticeable. But this is so collagey that I don't think you would notice it anyway. And even if you do, it just looks like it was meant to be there. All right. So I'm just going to decorate this. And we have, all right, so we have, now this one is going, it's kind of a shadow boxy frame. So I should be able to put a little more dimension on it. All right, so we have this right here. It's going to go in the center. And let's put this on with dimensionals. So I'm just going to just decorate it in the, or glue dots. Just decorate it in the center. So this kind of looks like a tree, right? Like some sort of tree. All right, so this is going to go in the center as close as I can, eyeball-wise. Okay. Then we have this. And then I also have some it goes like this, because I'm still referring back to the card. All right, so because this is going to be in here. like that. All right. So I still want to, you know, kind of maintain it in here. All right. But I also, remember we used to sell these like 100 years ago? So I have like some of these, and I'm wondering, I'm just going to trim some of these off. I'm wondering if I could put one or two. I'll cut 3, but I might just grab 1. I'm just going to see if I could put one of those on there. All right. So we have that and that. Then we have our vellum. Now, this is, it's kind of long. And then I just keep bringing my mat over. So see, it's a little bit long. So I'm going to trim. I'm going to trim it a little shorter. Yeah, I'm going to trim it a little shorter. I'm dropping cards everywhere. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So then I can put that on with my green tip glue. And then I just keep bringing that mat over. Okay, then we have this really pretty one here. And it kind of goes like that. So I'm going to put that on with dimensionals. And if it squishes a little bit, I'm not going to feel too bad. Because I don't think it will, because of the way the mat. You've got quite you've got like 2 mats. Peel that off. I think I twisted it. There we go. Okay. And then this just kind of goes like that. And this would look cool. Let me see if I can put, so I have these, right? I just think that would look so cool in there. All right, but let's finish it before I mess around with it. All right, so then we have our 4U. And then we have this gorgeous blue, which I thought would go perfect with that gray frame. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bend up my wings. And it's going to go on there. That's going to go on there. And I'm going to take a little of my Winkostella. Okay. I'm also going to take some of the, oh my gosh, what are these? What are these? These are the two-tone sparkle gems because I think they would look beautiful on here, don't you? Just that little bit of shine. So just go 1, 2, I think just 3, even though an extra one popped off there. They're like, pick me, pick me. All right, so there's that. And then, all right, so let me just see here. Let's see here. So look how cool that's going to be. And see, it looks like it will be fine because it's not, I mean, it might push down my butterfly a little bit, but see how this mat comes out? So it keeps the glass, you know, from touching this. So it's almost kind of like a shadow box, but not quite. All right, but I'm still wondering about one of these little flowers. And I'm just going to kind of cut away because it's got like this netting around it that held them all together. So I'm just trying to cut that away. But do you think that would look cool to put a little flower? I just need to figure out where to put it. Like, I'm like not sure. I don't want it higher than that because then I think it will catch. But I kind of like just having that little flower in there. So what I'll do is I will put it with a glue dot. And I'll kind of touch the glue dot a little bit just to make it not as tacky. So if I decide I don't like it, I can go in there and take it out. But it kind of looks cool. And then I thought I would tie a little twine around this, but the butterfly's wing is over top of it, so you wouldn't see it anyway. So I think I'm good. I don't think I want to put anything else. I think I'm totally loving that. All right. Now what I do want to do is I want to make sure I'm straight. And it looks pretty straight. So I'm just going to take a little green tip glue just on the edge here. Because I cut this a little bit bigger. I cut it a little bit bigger. So hopefully I didn't get glue on my table. I should have used a silicone, right? Just in case. There. Ooh, perfect. Perfect. All right. I think I do like that flower. All right, so let me bring the frame over. Now I probably should have cleaned my glass, but I think it's pretty good. But like I said, I've had this frame for so long. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. And then when I saw this kit, I was like, oh my gosh, I am totally doing that. All right, so we're going to put this in here. And then we have I probably don't need that, but might as well. All right. And then we have this. So you can either hang it or you can stand it. I should look before I closed it. But it's giving me a little bit of because of the It gives me a little cushion. Okay, let's see. This will be the first time both of us see it. Ugh. Oh, is that not gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Oh my, I cannot wait to put this somewhere. I think I'll put it in our bedroom because we have these colors in our bedroom. So I need to probably wipe a little bit. But oh, and you know what I was going to do? And I totally forgot, but I am not going to go in there and mess with it now. I was going to splatter a little bit on the card before I started, but I don't think it needs it. But oh my gosh, is that not the most glorious thing? It doesn't take much to excite me. It really does not. And I'm sorry the reflection, but I love how that turned out. So we did a couple on the kit, and then I will sit and make the rest of these cards, and then I'm going to go order more kits, and hopefully they're still available. So these are the cards that I did, you know, just the way it was supposed to. But, and I knocked the thing off my microphone. That's probably noisy, but in all my excitement. But look, oh my gosh. Oh, and look how easy that was. So you could do that with any of these. And like I said, I got this frame forever ago. I probably got it at Michael's. And it had the frame already. So if you get frames on sale, because at first when I first was going to go, oh, I want to frame it, I thought I would put these butterflies, you know, like when you have like somebody like, I don't think that's called a taxidermist. Maybe that's a botanist. I don't know. But when they pin like the real butterflies, I thought, oh, I'll just put like butterflies, you know. And then when I was like, oh, but it has these really, really pretty mats. And then I changed my idea. But I love that, how that turns out. I love these colors. I cannot wait to put that in my house. All right. So look at my crazy pants with slippers on today. All right. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. So now I need to vacuum my floor. And I will have to watch for Michael's coupons when they have the frames on sale. Because I love how that turned out. Oh my gosh. Doesn't that look like it would cost a lot of money? It would cost a lot of money if you bought something like that, I think. Right? And look at, you could do so many of them. All right, so I'm going to stop blabbing. I will see you tomorrow for my Teach Me Tuesdays. That will be 3 o'clock. Arizona time, same channel. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye for now.